Hey boys and girls, and welcome to today's math lesson. Now for your seesaw activity, you're going to be doing a place value craft. So I figured we would do a quick little mini lesson and review place value. So what is place value? When you're looking at numbers, okay, say our number is 15, okay? Place value is talking about the value of a digit, and remember, a digit is a number, okay? So a digit is a number. So it wants to know the value or what it's worth, okay? So what it's worth, how many is that? And when we talk about place value, we talk about how many tens something has and how many ones something has. Ooh, some strong wind out there. How many tens something has and how many ones something has. So when we're looking at like a number, like the number 15, okay, we're looking at how many tens it has and how many ones it has. Now, don't forget, okay, and I do want to go over this. So digit is a number. I'm just going to erase just a little bit, just to have a little bit more room. We have the number 15, okay? We're talking about tens, and we're talking about ones. And remember, ones cubes are like the little squares, okay? The little cubes we have, okay? And we practiced with those. And we also can write them as a dot, and they are worth 1. So when you're counting ones, you're counting by 1. That's an easy way to remember it. Now for tens, remember tens are 10 ones. So if I have a 10 stick, okay, there's 10 ones cubes in 1 10. We often write it as a line or a stick, what we call a stick, and it is worth 10. Okay, so we're talking about the value, okay, of a number, and we're looking at the place. Okay, so we're looking at the value of a number. If we're looking at the number 15, okay, if we're looking at the number 15, we could put 15 into a tens and ones chart. We put a T for tens, a O for ones, and we could write our number, okay? We could also draw out our number by seeing we have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 1 10 or 1 stick. Okay. So I could say that the value of this place is 5 ones. Okay. But the value of this place is 1 10. So the value of 15 is 1 10 and 5 ones. Okay, so 1 10, 5 ones. Let's try another one. Okay. If we had the number, 23. Okay. First, we're going to find the value of the whole number by drawing it with tens and ones. Okay, so if I drew my tens and ones chart and I popped my number in, okay, I can also draw my tens and ones as tens and ones cubed. So I can have 3 ones, And then I could also have 2 10s. Okay. So if I asked you what the value of this place was, you would say 2 10s. Okay. The value of this place is 2 10s. And what is 2 10s worth? 2 10s is worth 20. Okay. 10, 20. Okay. If I asked you what's the value of this place, you would say the value of this place is 3 1s or 3. Okay. Remember, 20, this is like expanded form. 20 plus 3 equals 23. Okay. Let's try another one. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always hit pause, rewind, make me go back to where you need me to be. Okay. Let's jump up a little bit. What if we did the number 58? Okay. We're going to look at the value of both places. Okay. Let's focus on the value of this place. I want to know the value of the 5 and 58, and it's not just 5, remember? So if I draw my number or write my number in a tens and ones chart, and then I'm also going to draw it using tens and ones. I can do my ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'm going to draw my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I want to know the value of this 5 in the number 58. If I drag down this number, the number 5 is worth 5 10s. Which 5 10s, if you count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So the value is not 5, it's 5 10s or 50. The value of this 5 in the number 58 is 50. It's worth 50. Okay. If I have 58 marbles, okay, and 50 are blue and 8 are red, the value of this 5 is 50, not 5. Okay. So a little bit of that there. If I added the 8 in there, 50 plus 8 equals 58. Okay. Let's try another one. We're going to do a couple more. Remember, this is the mini lesson. I've already reviewed this, but I just wanted to go over it with you. Okay, let's try the number 70. I'm just drawing out my tens and ones charts to help me out a little bit. I want to know the value of this number here. Okay, so I'm going to write out the number 70 here in my tens and ones chart. I have 0, 1, so I'm not going to draw anything there. You don't put a 0, you don't put a circle, nothing. Don't put anything there. And I see I have 7 10s. So I'm going to draw out 7 10s. Now, something I've been doing is making my tens and ones into groups of 5. Makes it a little bit more organized, makes it easier to see, especially when you get into 2nd grade and you start composing those 2-digit numbers a lot more, and to 3-digit numbers even. So 7 10s, 0 1s. So if I'm looking at my chart, my 0 is worth 0 1s, which means its value is 0. Okay, its value is 0. It's not worth anything. It's 0 0 1s. But my tens are worth 7 tens, which if you count those out, 7 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Do it here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. All righty. So that's that one. Okay. So this last one, we're going to find the value of both digits. Okay. Our number is 88. We're going to find the value of this digit first, and then we'll find the value of that digit. Digit is a number. Okay. I'm going to draw or write 88 in my tens and ones chart. Then I'm going to draw 88. I have 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I want to know the value of this digit, I can tell there are 8 tens. But remember, the value isn't 8 because there's tens there. If it was 8 ones, yes, the value would be 8. But it's 8 tens. So you have to count those tens by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 8 tens is worth 80. Now I do want to find the value of this digit. Okay. And I can see that there are 8 ones. Okay. And 8 ones you count by 1. So this would just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the value is 8. And remember, these two numbers, if you find the value of the number and you want to make sure that it's the correct value of the number, the value plus the other value of the tens and ones should equal your whole number. 80 plus 8 equals 88. Now, if I just had 8 here, 8 plus 8 does not equal 88. If I add 8 and 8 together, that's 16. So 80 plus 8 equals 88. Just a little quick mini lesson on place value. We're going to talk about more place value next week. We're going to be talking about greater than, less than. We're going to be talking about when we write down like 7 tens plus 6 ones. What number is that? So we're going to kind of work backwards with the value. So like for here, for example, and this is just a little intro. If I had 6 ones, I'm going to draw out 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you would count them, 6 and 7. So my number right here is 76. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff next week. Okay. All righty, boys and girls, that is all I have for you for today's mini lesson. I will see y'all next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.